yes, there are going to be salary cuts, okay,
Yeah,
and people will be heavily relying on things like credit cards.
right.
What is your what are your views about spending on credit cards?
See, I've been a banker for a very long time, so obviously we understand how that works. And both
Hmm.
personally and professionally, I will urge people to follow a strict, cost discipline. By
Yes,
using credit card, you may defer your expense, but there's a very high risk of getting into a debt trap, because you have to do your
hmm,
payments later. And if you
yes,
if you fail to make that payment for any reason, there are other legal complications which people may get into, which may impact your credit rating. Why get into a
right.
situation, especially when an environment like this, where you may want to take loan for your business and grow and expand your business, and getting
Hmm.
into a credit rating impact will only impact you adversely. So,
Right.
and there are very high interest, on outstanding. So, which is
Hmm.
an added burden. Now,
Yes.
we got to be conscious with our costs and look for cheaper substitute without compromising too much on quality. But avoid if possible. If not, then of course, be mindful of the fact that there is an interest component to it, and the payment is only deferred, and
Yes.
you got to make that payment sooner or later.
True. And that's a nice point. Also, I wanted to know, I mean, what are your views on, you know, having a medical insurance and a life insurance at this point of time? Do you think it's important? Because, I
Even
mean,
when, yeah.
we're all, so this entire 4 months has made us think more about health and healthy stuff and immunity building and
And I think we see
hospital.
a lot of it on the social media. Everyone's trying to be
Yes,
innovative and in their own
yeah,
way.
yeah, true.
Right.
So, I mean, how important are these insurance policies and life insurance policies at this point of time?
So, you know what? If I will have an answer to this, which is detached with the situation currently. Even when times are
Hmm.
good, um, people should have a good term insurance policy on their health, on their life, not just for themselves, but should have an adequate cover for their entire family. It is a good, practice. It is a good way of managing personal crisis, health crisis, because even if there is no pandemic, health crisis can come anytime.
Yeah, yeah,
Crisis can
true,
happen anytime. So,
true.
and if you have a term insurance, they work out to be much more cheaper than
Okay,
than any other plans. So people should
okay.
look and educate themselves on those things, and look for options which are really very, very cost effective.